fly when you putting in work. Like playing snooker, trying to fill his pockets, pushing his merch.
Folks, this is Takisa back with another review. I thank you for coming on board, watching this video for me. Thanks for liking, thank you for sharing. And subscribers, hey, we'll get to that when we get to it. Right now it's about the love of the shoe from me to you. And today we're going to be looking at another shoe overall. So let's take a look into it. These are going to be another pair of Air Jordan 4s. And these are the Air Jordan 4 Retro Levi Denim color, blue denim. So yeah, let's take a look. The Jordan brand teamed up with Levi's to rework the Air Jordan 4 Retro for this January 2018 release. The Levi's and Air Jordan 4 Retro Denim features a washed indigo denim upper, complete with contrast orange stitching and a red Levi's tab. And additional hints of red are seen on the air sole unit and the Jumpman logo stamp paper patch on the tongue. It is a nod to Levi's signature Two Horses patch. The design is finished with gum rubber detailing on the outsole. So let's go ahead and take a look at the box overall and everything from there. As you can see here, we got the tag right here. I'm just gonna bring this down right quick. Bam, okay, there we go. All right, retail was $225, but these things sold out like hotcakes. Like ain't nobody got a chance really to get these unless you were going for resale. You got the card right here, as you can see. If you want to pause it and read it, please do. I'll put it right here in the screen for you. And we're moving on. All right, as you can see, Levi Strauss and Company on the paper, the tissue paper. Now, let us look at the shoe. And good news, it's a story time review. So I will tell you the story while we are looking at the shoe. As you can see, the blue denim, the red air unit on the insole that they were talking about here. You got your gum, your red here, your white, well, it used to be white, and then your red and gum once again. And for the most part, wearing pretty good overall on the stars, so on the grip of the shoe. Now, so I had got these originally from, I believe it was Macari. Yeah, I had got these on Macari. And no, excuse me, I got these on OfferUp, yes. OfferUp.com. If you don't know about it, go ahead and check it out if you're trying to get used items for a cheap price, right? Okay, so moving on. I got these on Macari, OfferUp. And the reason I did is because GOAT was selling them for $800, almost 1,000 used. StockX was selling them for $1,200 at the time. And this was just February of last year, right? So I was like, you know what, let me see what other people may have for a review, or not review, but for purchase. You got the Jumpman right here on the tag stitching, the Levi's tag that they were talking about, reminiscent of the jeans himself. It's looking good so far, right? Excuse me. Let's take out the, well, actually, y'all can see the inside is worn because these were used. So I'm like, okay, cool, they're used, I get it. I know it's gonna be a little bit wear and tear, but for the most part, that's how jeans are supposed to look, right? They're not supposed to look like brand spanking new. They're supposed to be some wear and tear overall, right? Let's flip this around so you can see the Air Jordan with the Levi on both sides, so that's what's up. And let's see where that tag is at here. Got to be on this side then, doesn't it? Yep. So, brought them on OfferUp. They were trying to sell them for about $300, but I talked them down to $250, right? Here's the tag, we're gonna pause it. Okay, so talked them down to $250. Took about 2 weeks to get, but finally got them, right? Okay, well, you know how it is for a sneaker enthusiast, or if you wanna call yourself sneakerheads, that's fine. It just gets to a point where you kind of get tired of wearing a shoe. It's part of your collection, you wear it, and then you move on, right? Well, that's what happened with these. Let's take a look at that. I don't know if y'all can see the Jordan Jumpman logo right there, but it is definitely in there with the tab right here for the heel. So, got them, sold them on GOAT. And GOAT, long story short, catch it like that, as you can see. They were like, yeah, we don't know what this is. And I'm like, what are you talking about? It's a Levi Jordan 4 shoe. They're like, yeah, we get that, but it is a shoe that we don't know what the materials are. We don't know exactly if it's made out of denim or whatever this is made out of. And I'm like, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? Okay, a little bit of wear right here, as you can see. And again, these were used or worn before I got them. So So I cleaned them pretty good on the inside and out before I actually put them on feet. Okay. So yeah, they're like, yeah, we don't know exactly what these are. I'm sorry, we're gonna have to just ship them back to you. We're gonna only charge you $10 to ship them back via UPS because you're a good seller. So we're not gonna charge you any other fees. I'm like, oh, that's what's up. Size 12 on them, Air Jordan 4, as you can see with the Jumpman. And then Air Jordan 4 with the Levi here and here. And then this part here would say Levi if it wasn't worn. So I'm just sitting there like, okay, so you gotta be telling me that these shoes right here, right? Let's go ahead and bring them in real quick. Are not retail shoes. They're like, correct. These are across the water shoes. So I was finessed. My first time. Isn't it great? Yay, first time popping the cherry. A little graphic, but damn it, we're gonna use it today because it's my channel. Finessed. You know what really pissed me off, folks? Not so much that I spent $250 on these, right? Because the retail was $225, so not that big a deal. What pissed me off is that I could have went to any of my suppliers after May, because again, after May, that's when I found out about, you know, the whole international water, you know, can get shoes from different suppliers, all of that, right? I could have got any supplier's shoe for those. I could have brought them for $125. Did you hear what I said? This right here, I could have brought for $125. So I didn't give a damn that it was an international shoe, okay, from across the water. I just cared that I could have got it for a less expensive price. And more importantly, it wouldn't have been worn. It would have been a brand new international shoe that I put on foot for the first time, not another person. So yep, I was like, y'all got to be kidding me. And they're like, yeah, sorry about that. Like, nah, I appreciate y'all checking. And I've had them ever since because I do not condone the sale of international shoes. Only domestic shoes or domestic use shoes. And that is that. And that is my story. Now, I got a pair for my wife, which were domestic shoes, and we're gonna get into that just in a moment. But yeah, it's all good. It's all good. I ain't even mad about it. In fact, let's go ahead and end this real quick so we can get on to the end and move on to the on feet. Appreciate y'all listening to my story. So that is it for the Air Jordan 4 Retro Levi NRG or blue denims. Let's go ahead and put those back here. Usually I go ahead and into the whole Instagram situation and, you know, thanks for stopping by, all that good stuff. But first, before we get to the on foot, take a look at this. That's right, this is my own made up box for my wife's Air Jordan 4 Levi denims. Now, even though these ended up being international shoes that I had no clue about until later on, as I explained earlier, these are retail, but the only problem was that they didn't have a box. Sometimes when you do buy shoes from GOAT, it ends up being where they have, it's new, but the top is missing, or it's new, but they just don't have a box. And it's already been authenticated and everything's good to go. So let's take a look at these real quick. As you can see real quick, you got the card, so it came with that. You got the Levi Strauss & Company tissue paper, so it came with that. And the tiniest of shoes. Isn't it adorable? Isn't it adorable? Yep, these are size 6.5 Y, which means they're size 8 in my wife's feet. She can wear size 8. Anything lower than that, she's not gonna be able to wear it. But 6.5 is just fine. That's pushing it. So 8 or 8.5. Anything bigger than 8.5, it starts to get a little clunky because then her foot, you know, it's too much room and all that. And yeah, this is her shoe. I know you'd be thinking like, man, Takisa, you be taking care of your wife. I do the best I can to spoil her because that's what she deserves. She's my queen. Here's the 6.5 AJ4, as you can see right there, AJ4. So pretty much like the international, but these are domestic. It's dirty on the bottom because she's been wearing these. Yep, very happy about that. And of course, Hers came with the Jordan tag, Levi Strauss & Company tag as well. So I just wanted to show y'all that right quick, that, you know, I try to do what I can to match the shoes that like I try to get a pair for my wife as well. But sometimes it just, she likes different colors, different tastes. I like different colors, different tastes. So we can't always match evenly all the time. But yeah, I do the best I can. But anyway, just a humble husband. So let's move forward. Folks, appreciate it. Thank you for coming on board. Please, Instagram information right above my head. If you have any questions or concerns, or just hit me up in comments. I'll be more than happy to talk with you about whatever the case may be. But for now, this has been Taikisa, and we're going to be moving on to the next review. But first, let's go ahead and get that on feet done, and on to another one.